Yo, it's your girl Tia, Miss Illinois, checking in for the one time, y'all. Good grief and good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the joke, Tia, Miss Illinois. Brand new flavor in here. Good grief, if you will.
When I wake in the morning, gotta send a prayer up. It's a blessing just to be here. No, I don't believe in luck. New house, new whip, newborn, that's cute. 5 kids, 3 in school. Without God, I'll be a fool. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that it costs to be the boss. Sip my coffee, put my feet up, do some projects and get lost. Life is a gift, and I'm just trying to live and laugh and love and learn and forget. Hey, that's that mom to the 5th house. Good grief, y'all, and good morning.
Thank you. We are back. What's that good old saying? They say better late than never. Now, keep me in mind. Touch 2 or 3 people. And we're going to touch and agree that we're going to be more punctual. We're going to be more. Thank you. We're going to start right on time. We're going to do that. And until that happens, because I feel it in my spirit that the transition has transitioned. Today was a busy day. Our son, he is 3 years old. He just started daycare today, and so it was just a busy, emotional, busy day. And so, out of the 5 kids, now 4 of them are all either in school and or daycare, and so that's exciting. Thank you. So that's exciting and emotional. Just wondering how he's gonna do in there. A little shout out to DeAndre on his first day of daycare. Just clap it up one more time for DeAndre. Good morning, Wayne. No, why? What a wonderful morning we have had thus far. I'm over here wondering now, like, what's going on? He's never left us for, an extended period of time before. So that's our little man. That's our little guy. And to know that he's a big boy now and he's going to be gone all day, you feel with so much. And so just want to shout him out on his big day today. Shout out to you, Wayne. Know why? Because man, the teamwork makes the dream work. He got him looking fresh, y'all. He cut his hair and had him looking good. So we'll share some pictures, videos, etc. later. Can you hear me? Is my sound okay? Am I good? Wayne No Why says, I'm going cuckoo over here. I'm right there. We're in this together. You good. Okay, excellent. Good grief and good morning, y'all. Tell a friend to go ahead and tune in to the Good Grief Morning Show. We're going to play that intro back. Are you following the page? Ask yourself, am I following the page? Like, I know I may have liked the page, but am I following it? You want to go ahead and make sure you're following and liking because so many things are coming up and we just want you to be involved. Okay, and I just want you to get the updates as they come. So we're gonna play that back, and then we're gonna get started with the morning show. Good grief, good morning. Are you following the page?
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the joke, Tia, Miss Illinois. Brand new flavor in your ear. Good grief, if you will.
When I wake in the morning, gotta send a prayer up. It's a blessing just to be here. No, I don't believe in luck. New house, new whip, newborn, that's cool. 5 kids, 3 in school. Without God, I'll be a fool. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that it costs to be the boss. Sip my coffee, put my feet up, do some projects and get lost. Life is a gift, and I'm just trying to live and laugh and love and learn and forgive. Hey! That's that mom to the pip house. Good grief, y'all. And good morning.
Shout out to all my coffee lovers, coffee drinkers. Shout out to you this morning. I tell you, this really gives a little kick, a little boost to the morning. Good grief and good morning, you all. I was just sharing right before the intro playback that our little guy just started daycare today, so it was a good morning. We're really excited. We're really looking forward to seeing how his day went, and it's a little nerve-wracking because he's always there, and now he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Good morning, Veronica. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. Let's just get a few announcements out the way real quick. There's so many things coming up, so many things going on, and I want you to be in the know. You may want to take advantage of some of these things, and maybe you don't, but I'm gonna just put it out there. There's some different events coming up. Shout out to Samia. She just got married. She's a newlywed, and so we've been celebrating with her, but she has the Drill or Die competition coming up May 25th. May 25th. Save the date. Drill or Die tickets are on sale today. So they are celebrating 10 years. It's a 10-year anniversary. And so they're going to have drill, dance, drumline categories, parade, and team bash. She's going to really do it big. It's a drill team grand prize of $1,000. And they have categories first through third, and there are cash. So that one is going to be exciting. I plan to be in the building for that. The other announcement, there was a book launch earlier this year in January, and this is Overcoming Church Wounds. Overcoming church wounds. I know we just celebrated, let me look you in your face for this. I know we just celebrated Resurrection Sunday, Resurrection Day, Easter, all those things. So for those of you who may have started off in the church and something happened, someone said something to you, someone did something to you, maybe you just were offended by something and it wasn't even intentional, but whatever the reason, and it just made you say, you know what, I don't even want to be in the building. I can have church at home. I can be by myself. I don't need to be in nobody's building. I can do this. Whatever that reason was, whatever that thing was, this book is talking on how to overcome church wounds. Sometimes people try to help or be a help, And sometimes they don't realize that they are really coming off more offensive than anything else. I know me personally, I'm Christian and I believe in, if I'm going to spread the gospel or tell you about my Lord, I believe in being non confrontational about it, still being peaceful. I don't need to force nothing upon you. It is what it is. And your faith is what faith is. It's what you believe. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. It's the evidence of things not seen. When you say the evidence of things not seen, something happened and you don't know how it happened. Something intervened or came or slid through and showed you just exactly that there is something stronger, someone greater. And even though you couldn't see, you felt, or you just know that you know that you know. So that's how I am. I just know that I know that I know. And if you don't, that's you too. I just encourage you to try it out, test it out. Oh, taste and see that God is good. But sometimes we get hurt along the way. And when you get hurt along the way with something, it may not even be just church. It could be in school, your family, your friends, just hurt along the way. It could just make you cut everybody off. Or a restaurant, you had a bad experience. I'd never go back there again. Off of that experience. Real quick, let me shout out some more people. We got my cousin in the building. Good morning, Maine. Thank you for tuning in. I love you too. Then we got my baby mama girl right here. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, we just talking a little bit, catching up over the weekend. It was a resurrection day, so I was just saying, if I believe in just approaching people and handling people with love, with care, because if I'm going to try to convince you or sway you or convert you or alter your way of thinking outside of your box or whatever, I don't want to come in with such an attitude or a bitterness about myself that it turns you off. I want to come and you just be like, man, whatever she doing is working for her. Maybe I'll check out what she talking about. Maybe I'll try what she got going to see if it'll work for me. And that's how I believe that it should be done. We got my girl, Jenny in the building. Good morning. Hey, girl. Good morning. This is Jenny. She be all over the world. She be meeting all the celebrities, y'all. She be meeting all the celebrities. Yes, yes. She be all around, y'all. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. So I was saying about that book, Overcoming Church Wounds. Sometimes you just get hurt and you just write a person off. I don't even care what you got going on. I'm done with you. You have offended me. You hurt me. And sometimes people be out here hurting folks and don't even realize. They just think they okay. They just think they doing what they doing and don't even know they out here being offensive to someone and turning someone away. So I haven't read this book yet, but it is on my list. So I will be having the author Tina Pratchett on my show. She has the Kindle, and I believe the hard copy paperback is available now as well. So I'll be interviewing her and finding out what made her write that book, what has happened to her maybe in her life, or any experiences that she wants to share on what happened and how she was able to overcome that. So that's going to be a good show, y'all. In addition to that, we have Focus. There is a annual Vision for a Brighter Tomorrow Justice D House Scholarship Award and banquet. That's on Thursday, April 4th. Every year on April 4th, Latoya Howell, bless her heart, shout out to her. But she has this event. At 2 o'clock, she's going to have a vigil, excuse me, and a memorial and rally. They always get together, they do a balloon release, and they march from 24th and Galilee to the Zion police station. And she is trying to get justice for justice. Justice was her son. He was shot and killed by the Zion police. He was running away when he got the shots to the back. And so this mom has been getting together with other mothers, other fathers, other grandparents, not just here in Lake County, not just here in Illinois, but all throughout the states. She has different family members come in and they share their stories and they share what has happened to their loved ones by the hands of the police. And they get together and they march and they rally because they know that one day a change is going to come. And they get together and they support each other, encourage and uplift each other. They have a beautiful program every year. There's always singing and entertainment. Thank God I was blessed. Normally, every year she has me sing a selection, but this year she has asked me to host. And so I'm just really excited. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm really excited to host this year. She always has a beautiful program, once again, from the entertainment to the minister who prays, and for the families that come out all across the world to share their story on what happened to their loved one and to band together because they are fighting for justice. They are fighting for justice. The officer that killed Justice Howe, she is fighting for him to be charged for murder. And that's a long road. And when I sit there and think about Latoya Howe, I say, good grief. This mother has been singing this song year after year after year. And she says she will continue to do just that every year on April 4th. And so I do plan to march with her this year. Every year I normally, I'm always at the banquet. I'm always helping her behind the scenes, like with that, what she may need as far as entertainment. And this year, I want to hit the ground with her. I want to walk with her. Where her son was shot and killed, I grew up there on 24th and Galilee. If you know me, you know I'm from Galilee, 24th and Galilee, the corner White House. And literally right on that corner is where this tragedy happened. So we just want to love on Latoya and her mother, Alice Howe, encourage them and let them know that what they're doing is not in vain. Y'all, that's a mouthful. Let me get some coffee real quick, just a little bit. Shout out to my coffee drinkers. Okay, y'all, almost done with these announcements. There was a lot going on. It's a lot coming up. Also, we have at the Caravana, my girl Serena Monet. She will be sliding through here to Gurnee, y'all. And she's going to be doing some stand-up at the Caravana, what is it? Bar and Grill Restaurant, the Caravana. It's a beautiful place. I just went for the first time this past weekend, and we did some karaoke and it was really fun. So I never been, so that was my first time going. I enjoyed myself. It's such a vibe up in there. So if you've never been here, come out. It's a nice spot. It's not huge, but it's big enough. It's a vibe. Okay. And so she's going to be coming to bless us with some comedy this weekend on Saturday, April 6th. The doors open at 8 o'clock and it is $10. There's free parking, but there is a $10 cover from my girl, 2 more announcements, y'all. Just 2 more. That's why I had to get that all out the way. Jenny, I didn't even see your comment. All in a day's work, y'all. She be everywhere. Wayne OI says nice vibes in there. Is definitely a nice vibe, and I'm glad we went and checked it out. Shout out to your cousins who just got engaged. I forgot the name. I know mom's name is Monique on Facebook or whatever, but shout out to them. Beautiful family. I just was thinking about what we did over the weekend, and that was one thing that we did that was amazing. 2 more announcements, y'all. 2 more. I know y'all like, man, she talking. Okay, the next announcement is my sis. She's having her 2nd annual Finding Your Purpose networking luncheon. That's going to be on April 21st from 2 to 4. The location will be disclosed to you if you would like more information on that. But it is a networking event. It was inspired by the book she wrote, Finding Purpose in My Pain. And so she's just trying to get together some ladies that will network with each other, share business cards, resources, ideas. And she also said you don't have to be a business owner to attend. The event is just to learn about those who have started a business, for those who want tips and tricks on getting started, and so much more. There's going to be food and beverage. It is $25. So you can send her an email or you can find her on Facebook and you can send her a message. Her theme, the suggested attire is high tea time. You do not have to dress in tea time attire. We do want you to just come on out, look beautiful, feel beautiful, and network and celebrate with her. So that again is going to be April the 21st. My coffee sister, blessed morning. Shout out to Jessica Trevino. She's so amazing. She's so dope. Over the weekend, she also had a grand opening with the business that she has, Farmers Insurance, her and her business partners. They had a ribbon cutting and everything. It was beautiful over the weekend. I got a chance to slide through. Shout out to her mama. Shout out to her mother. Side note, I got distracted. Her mom made this pasta salad that was so freaking good. So freaking good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I first saw it, it was like a pasta salad. It had stuff in there. It looked like it had ham, peas, carrots, or something. It had like jalapenos. And so I looked at it and I was just like, oh, that looks interesting. But I'm a foodie and I love food. So I try it. I was like, I saw the jalapenos. I love a good spice. So I was like, they had chicken and peas, all type of stuff, salad and whatnot. But that dish, it looked like, let me try that. I tried it, y'all. It was so good. I had to go back for more. And then I took a bunch home. I was scooping it in another bowl. I made a to-go bowl. Shout out to the to-go bowl. And shout out to Yes, her mama. Yes. Again, Mom, the girl that had those braids to the side of her head. She just shouted you out on the Good Grief Morning show because that pasta salad was pasta salading. Sade has checked in. Good morning. I'm driving. Just wanted to come on and boost them stats. Share the live, everyone. Thank you. So that means she tuned in. Now, she can't be typing and stuff like that, but she wanted to check in and let us know. We love you and appreciate you here on the Good Grief Morning Show. And shout out to her mama, who was a winner on Family Feud last week. Okay, y'all. So let's get moving on into this thing because we got to play our Family Feud. We got to move on. Congratulations to the winners of last week. That was Andrew, Sheila, and Veronica. They all won. And they all received their prizes. And it was amazing. We had an amazing time last week. So shout out and congratulations again to Andrew, Sheila, and Veronica, y'all. Something that's near and dear to me that I put a lot of time in. I put a lot of dedication. Let me put my mood music on. I'm talking much with all those announcements. I need to set my vibe. See, that's called letting the spirit use you. Let them use you. Let them flow. But something that I've been working really hard on. I put a lot of time in, a lot of hours and dedication, and my heart is my new book, God, I Miss My Daddy. Oh, that's so delicious. God, I Miss My Daddy. That is somewhat of a remake of what my dad looks like. I know that that's not exactly what he looks like, but inspired by. And Good Grief was created. Good Grief was founded. Good Grief was birthed from losing my father in 2022. I'm the ultimate daddy's girl, and we just had this connection like no other. We had a bond like no other. I call myself obsessed. I was obsessed over my dad. He was a great guy. He was a loving man, a protector, a provider, all the things that you'd want, like in a husband, someone who's loving, kind, caring, holds it down. You can trust them. He was that. And so, being the daddy's girl that I am, I used to joke with him all the time. I used to be like, Dad, if something ever happened to you, they're going to be the one having to watch me at the funeral. I'm going to be the one to jump in that hole. I'm going to be the one that's going to clown. And so I would laugh about it then, and but I was dead serious. Like, he was everything. And when I lost him in 22, which I'm working, shout out to the Jairus Pratchett. The Jairus Pratchett story is a huge story. There are some things I have to leave out due to legalities. I gotta leave it out. But my dad should technically still be here. But God has a reason for everything that he does. I guess I could sit here and say my dad was supposed to be here. My dad should be here right now. But I'm here to tell you, when God does what he does, he doesn't need your approval. He just does. And we are all sacrifices unto God, just like his son, Jesus. For those of you who believe, we are all sacrifices and we all have a day. And that's why it's really just important what we do day to day, how we treat people, how we live our lives, because we just don't know when some crazy driver is going to just, drive out and hit you. And that's the end for you. You don't know when, some person's gonna, like in the past, come in that movie theater and shoot up the place. You don't know if someone's going to come into the school and, attack our babies that we have to keep covered in prayer every day. Lord, protect my daughter. Lord, protect my son today as he go to school, because it's his covering that we need, because this world has showed us exactly how evil it is. And the world has shown us that, man, life ain't fair. And the world has shown us that, man, we lose some good people. And the world has shown us that, man, that person should still be here today if it wasn't for. And so if you look at it like that, you know that in everything he do, he has a plan. And if my father weren't called on to glory, good grief would not have been birthed. If my father had not been called on to glory, I would have never heart checked myself and faith checked myself as hard as I did during that transition. If my father would not have gone on to glory, I can't tell you how many families, friends, loved ones, or just individuals that I've been able to help and bless behind his death. I just have to walk in it. And when God allows you to go through a test, it's not that he don't love you or that he don't care or that he wants to hurt you. There's a plan somewhere in there. There's some type of prophecy that has to get fulfilled in this thing that has transpired. Because everything happens for a reason. And so when you think about faith, it's just saying, Lord, I trust you. And I'm going to need you now more than ever now that this has happened. Because that's what I said to him. Come on off that throne and come with me, because my dad, to me, he should still be here. And so that book is a conversation that a little girl has with God because she just wants to know why. She wants to know why. And even though, you're not supposed to question God because, again, there's a plan in all of this, but we want to know why. To give some comfort, to give some closure. Sometimes we find out why later. Because I didn't see it then, but now I see. So, my first page, or not my first, but just the first reading of how it starts goes, God, I miss my daddy so much. Why did you take him from me? I think about him every day, but it's his face I want to see. And then she goes on with more of her story because she, again, has some questions. And there's some things that she, did with her dad. And there's special moments that she's had and shared with him. And there's so much that she learned from him. And, why can't he still be here with me right now? And how am I supposed to keep going without him? And so after she says her pieces, then the Lord speaks to her. He lets her talk and ask her questions and expresses how she feels. And then he comes back and has some things to say of his own. Let me get to some of these comments. Let me go back. My girl Jay say, I'm glad to see you back, coffee sister. Cause period. Girl, I'm back, and I'm gonna get into what we had talked about. Remember when we had talked about when I told you when I got the stuff to do the stuff, and you told me that you wanted the thing, and I said, that's next. So thank you for just blue hearts for dad and praying. Good morning. This is who I was talking about, you all, when I talked about that networking second annual, the networking brunch. This is who I was referring to. So you can follow her. Go ahead and check her page out or play the show back. But that's who I was talking about. Praying hands. process. It's a beautiful book. And I thank you because when I was writing it, I was reading it to my husband and it was just like, ugh, there were some points you get choked up. There were some points that, you start off cool and it'd be like, ugh, ugh. But it got to get done because there's another little girl out there. It's not just about me. There's another little girl out there who lost her father, and maybe this book will mean something to her. There's another little girl out there at heart, because I'm the little girl at heart. I'm a grown woman. But that little girl in me still misses and still longs for someone that's not coming back. And all I have are the precious memories. All I have is the teachings that was instilled in me. All I have are, those conversations that we had. And when I'm really missing him, I'll pull out his bottle of cologne. This one's empty. It got like a few less spritz in there. But anyway, this bottle's like 2 years old. And sometimes when I just want to smell my daddy, I can just sniff this and it just brings back. It just makes me, like when I hug him, and so, oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. And so what are some things that you do when you missing somebody? You want to try your hardest to just stay centered, keep a good prayer life, and find God as a comforter, because I promise you, there's no pain he can't feel. There's no sadness he can't heal. He knows. And for even his son, for my believers out there, his son was an ultimate sacrifice. His son was a sacrifice so that we can find in us that Jesus was a man and he walked the earth just like me and you. But he just did some extraordinary things, and there was a lot of haters. A lot of them, there was a lot of people that didn't like him. There was a lot of people he was just helping, and they turned on him. And so he just lived a life to show us, even in today, a lot of those things that happened to him then is happening to us now. You breaking bread with people that's going to stab you in your back. You're helping people who are later going to set you up or already have. You're working with people who are trying to sway you and make you denounce what you actually believe, and try to make you feel crazy for what you standing on. So that was the ultimate sacrifice. And I feel like for me, man, my dad, being that daddy's girl, man, I was like, man, this is the ultimate test of faith, because my God, but then it's also, I think about it, well, I'd rather be burying him than him having to have laid me to rest, because I know how I feel about him and I know how he felt about me, and we were like that. So I can't even imagine, the hurt that he would have had to feel having to lay his baby girl. And so I just try to, find those little things like, well, rather me do it than him. And God got a plan, because now I done wrote a book. I done wrote a journal. I got other things up my sleeve. I done put on comedy shows, free taco events, and feeding people and trying to help people, encourage, uplift, and inspire, all from my daddy being gone. So I just say, okay, Lord, well, use me. I'm a vessel, and I'm just here to be used by you, and help me to touch somebody. Help me to encourage somebody, and help me to allow somebody to feel like, man, if she can do it, maybe I can too. Or I'm not even as strong, so let me link with her, and she could help me. Put me in the hands of someone else that I can talk to. She could give me some resources that I need, because I don't like where I'm at. I don't like the place that I'm in. Even if you want to write your own book, I have 6 other authors that I have published all off my first book that I published and wrote back in 2019, 2020. I thought I was just writing a book about my testimony, sharing what God did for me, sharing what God did for me. But me doing that, someone came forward. Hey, I want to do one. Can you help me? Sure. Someone else, I'd like to do that. Sure. And I'm helping people write their stories and share their testimonies. And I didn't sign up for that. That's not what I thought that I was going to be doing. That's not what I thought I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to be doing my thing, do what I do. But I'm in that position to help you too. And so it's refreshing for those who come to me, and I've been able to assist. I'm also a ghostwriter. I got a whole book out here that I written for someone else, but they name all over. I don't need no credit for that. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. I did what I did. We linked how we linked. Now that person's an author. I said, okay, Lord. Okay, Lord. He said he got a plan for me. He says he has a greater work for me. And it's through this that I'm seeing it more and more every day. Okay, Azure. Beautiful friend. Azure, good morning, friend. And thank you for tuning in. Amen. Well, he knows what he has for me. And the scripture that I put up last week, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the world and lose his soul? So that one just been sticking with me. That's why I haven't even switched it, because it's like you think about everything that you're doing in life. You think about everything that you want to do. And what really holds weight is what you do for Christ. That's what's going to last. And so gaining the whole world, the money and the cars and the clothes and the riches and the rubies and the diamonds and the rings and the money and the cars and the clothes. Oh, I just want to be successful. More than successful. I want to convince somebody that, man, he must be real. Man, look what he done did for her. I want some of that. Man, look how she's able to pick her head up and move forward from something that she thought literally was going to kill her. She thought that this was going to really take her out. Whatever that thing she got, I want it. And that's what I want. That's the OG Lola in the building. Good morning, G. Good morning. I'm so proud of her, y'all. This is my friend. And she been just doing what she do, how she do it. And I'm just proud of her. So I just want to let y'all know, shouting her out on this morning that she doing some things. And I'm proud of her. So I know y'all ready to play some Family Feud. We played last week. It was a hit. We had a good time. Shout out to my Mr. Coffee. Stanley who? Like, who is Stanley? Because Mr. Coffee keeps the hot drinks hot. Okay? God is amazing. And won't God do it? Girl, he'll do it if you let him, and I'm just trying to let him. Okay, can we just give it up for just letting him? Because ain't nobody bad but the devil. Get thee behind me in the name. He's going to try to come at you, y'all. If there's something you're trying to do or something you got coming up, you got an event, you got a play, you got something big, or maybe an opportunity is right on the other side of this door that you are approaching, he's going to pull out everything to stop you from getting that thing. He's going to pull out every trick he can to distract you. This week, the word is stay the course. Stay the course. Get thee behind me. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. He gonna come and try to take you out your element. He gonna come. You know, you hear people say, ooh, because the old me, he gonna try to bring the old you back. And I just want you to remember my words. She said on that show, she said that something was going to happen to try to take me back to the old me. We tell them we ain't going back. Tell them we not going back. We not going back. Okay, the old me still might be in there, but I'm not going to pull her out this time. Okay, not going to pull her out. Not this time. Not this time is what y'all want to tell yourself. I don't know who that message is for. Who gonna try you this week? What message you gonna get? What status you gonna read on Facebook? What news you gonna get? Who gonna call your phone and say what? We just gonna take it and we're gonna move forward because ain't nobody mad at the devil. You're not knocking me off my square this week. You're gonna tell him, you're not knocking me off my square this week. Keep that in mind, y'all. Let's get ready to go play some Family Feud. The time has come. It is time. Ooh, that smells good. Woo! My homie Losh said Juke smell like some old church granddaddy, old church. Oh, y'all done messed up my set. I'm trying to find my cards. Moving my camera. Let's get this back right. Oh, this was the book I was talking about, y'all. My first book. The Butterfly That Couldn't Flutter. It's like, man, God be turning my situations, or not even turning my situations. God be blessing me with testimonies to be able to share with people that can encourage them and inspire and uplift them while giving them some word at the same time. In 2019, I almost died, y'all. Had a horrible miscarriage. And I was there on my deathbed. But God said, not yet. He said, oh, I got some more work for her to do. I'm not here to preach. We about to play. I'm not here to preach. But that's what he told me. He said, not yet. I got some more for her to do. I just had to have her go through this really scary experience so that when she come up out of it, she can be a blessing and share this with somebody. And she's going to be able to touch the heart of some other mother who lost their baby, lost their way along the way, who fell depressed, who almost gave up hope. She is going to turn something around for those women. And I have been doing just that. And Wayne Know Why says, Wayne, won't he will? And that's exactly what he'll do. Wayne Know Why? I may need your assistance. Wayne Know Why? I may need your assistance because I was getting ready to play Family Feud. And I noticed that my cards ain't where my card's supposed to be. And so I'm thinking, one of the kids, okay, so where I'm gonna tell you. One moment, y'all. Shout out to Wayne Know Why. Wayne Know Why. Just wave to the people. Throw your hand up. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna mute myself for 1 second. Shout out to my let's shout out to the kids. Shout out to the husband who was able to aid and assist and go get me some of these things that we need to keep the show rocking, to keep the show rolling. We know why you are a blessing. You are a blessing from God. God bless you, sir. God has a calling on your life. You're gonna help somebody. You're gonna help somebody else, not just me. Not just me. Let's get into some Family Feud, y'all. I am looking for the number one answer on the board. I will take 3 winners. I would take 3 winners while I am getting my cards together on which ones I'm gonna use. I'm gonna go ahead and play my theme music, and then we're gonna start this Family Feud, y'all. We're gonna get started. So tell your friends and friend. Tell your friend to tell your friend, y'all. They getting ready to play Family Feud. They getting ready to play Grief Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the joke, Tia, Miss Illinois. Brand new flavor in here. Good grief, if you will.
When I wake in the morning, gotta send a prayer up. It's a blessing just to be here. No, I don't believe in luck. New house, new whip, newborn, that's cute. 5 kids, 3 in school. Without God, I'll be a fool. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that it costs to be the boss. Sip my coffee, put my feet up, do some projects and get lost. Life is a gift, and I'm just trying to live and laugh and love and learn and forget. Hey, that's that mom to the 5th house. Good grief, y'all, and good morning.
All right, y'all. Let's play Family Feud. Tell your friend to tell your friend, y'all. And so the way this goes is I'm looking for the number one answer. I'm looking for the number one answer. You can play all day. If you get the number one answer to my first question, you can still answer the question for the second set of questions, but you can only win once. Okay? Well, you can only win once. I'm not going to have one person win 3 times, 3 prizes, however you want to put it. So, these were some really good ones. It was actually kind of tough to pick which ones I wanted to go with, but let's just get into it. Okay. And the first question is, name one word polite people use instead of cursing. Name one word polite people use instead of cursing. Name one word. Name one word polite people. Okay? So they don't say those other words, but they'll say this. And my girl, she came, okay, Jaleesa girl, she came in with shoot. Shoot is number 2. The number 2 answer. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Number 2, Azure came in with crap. Crap not even on the list, but they are crap. That is a great one. Where's my sound, y'all? Hold on. But sorry, shoot didn't make it. Sorry, crap didn't make it. Name one word polite people use instead of cursing. Veronica came in with fudge. Fudge is 1, 2, 3, 4. Fudge is actually the number 4 answer. I gotta buzz that, but it's number 4, girl. You on the list. You on the list. Azure came back in with darn. And Azure, I got news for you. Darn is it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Azure Azure. Congratulations, Azure. Now you can continue to participate, but you got your prize. You got your prize, Azure. I said, darn it, you got your prize already. Okay. Thank you for participating, y'all. Let's move to the next one. We got another one. We got another one. Okay. Okay. Who is going to be the next one? Darn it, don't let it be you. If you're thinking of the answer, let the fingers roll. Let the fingers go. Okay. Azure said, okay, I'm going to go. Congratulations, Azure. The next question is, if Santa's sleigh broke down, name another form of transportation he might try. If Santa's sleigh broke down, name another form of transportation for Santa. We're waiting for that number one answer. I say I don't see one yet. If Santa's sleigh broke down, name another form of transportation he might try. Okay, my girl came back with a reindeer, and that actually is not. That was not on there. It's not the reindeer, because Santa's sleigh broke down and it'd be the reindeer that'd be like carrying the sleigh. So technically, if his sleigh broke down, maybe something going on with the reindeer too. I say maybe something going on with the reindeer too. But so that one's not it, friend. That one's not it, friend. And then we gonna look out. I see another answer just dropped. Veronica said an airplane. Well, I got news for you, Veronica. I said you won last week and you won this week, y'all. She coming in, sweeping the answers, and she just snatching the prize. I said she's snatching it. Landslide. Veronica is snatching the answers up. By a landslide. Yes, airplane. Matter of fact, let me go back to the first one and read off the remainder answers here. Name one word polite people use instead of cursing. Let me backtrack. The number one answer was darn. Darn it. Number two was shoot. Shoot. Shoot, man. Shoot. Oh. Number three was dang. Oh, dang. 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 Number four was fudge. Okay, that was fudge. Fudge. I'm pretty polite, but I ain't never used it. And the last one is sugar. You get it? And the sugar, honey. Sugar, honey. Oh, no. I mean, it's sugar, but I was thinking sugar, honey, iced tea, but that. And then if Santa's sleigh broke down, name another form of transportation he might try. The number one answer was airplane. Number two is an automobile. Number three came in as a train. Number four was helicopter. Number five, a snowmobile, because Santa got to get it out. You got to get it. Okay. Number six is a truck. 6. And number 7 was the bus. If Santa got to ride the bus, he said he pulling up. Okay, y'all, last one. Now, Azure, Veronica, feel free to play, because you may get the number 2 or 3 or 4. We want you to participate, but please remember, if you get that number 1 answer, you just got the number 1 answer. Hey, you just got the number one answer, okay? Not the bus girl. That's what I said. He waiting on the 562. The 573. I don't know the bus numbers. I don't know the bus numbers. But he said if he got to get out there and wait on the that 562, I think that's the only bus number I ever knew in my life, the 562. Azra say, don't do us. I'm just simply saying, Azra, I need y'all to participate, but just do, you just can't win again today, next week, and next week. So the last and final question, y'all. The last and final question. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Okay, the last question, y'all. Name something that is always happening on a soap opera. I love it too, Azure. I love it. I don't know what to do with myself. Y'all, name something that's always happening on a soap opera. Name something. I don't see nothing. Okay. I see some comments coming in. Wayne, know why. We about to. We about to find out who's taking it, y'all. We about to find out. Okay. The first comment I got in from my girl says, someone dies. It's dark humor, but it's true. Somebody always, it's dark humor, but somebody always got to go. Okay, let's see if you made it on this list. Okay, it does say crime scene, but that's not the number one. But someone always end up dying. Folks that ain't never died before dies in them soap operas. Veronica says affairs. Veronica, ding, ding, ding. Now I got to pull out a wild card, Veronica. I see y'all, she coming in here and she's snatching up these number one answers. She's just snatching them. It says sex/affairs is the number one answer. Dying or crime scenes, number two. Betrayal came in at number three. Crying, no, they didn't put crying. I said, no, they didn't put crying. Crying came in at 1, 2, 3. Number four. Number five was breakups. And number six was somebody always got a secret identity. I said, Veronica snatched up that one. So someone always getting cheated on, y'all. Somebody always in the hospital. Something always be happening, don't it? Girl, they always in the hospital for something. And they always get that dramatic phone call. They always get that dramatic, where my phone at? Where my phone at? Hello. Oh my gosh, is everything okay? And then you know we be watching on the other end like, oh, shoot. Oh, darn. Darn. What was some other words, y'all? Oh, fudge. What's gonna happen now? Oh, dang. Dang it. Veronica says, sorry, I love this game. This game be turned, y'all be making it what it be. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, girl. Yeah, Azure. They had Sugar on the list, girl. Sugar came in at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, girl. Yeah. So y'all know I don't be playing. We got the real game over here. Shout out. I'm not making this up. Shout out to Steve Harvey. He'd be so proud. Okay, moving on. I got to pull out a wild card. I got to, because Veronica snatched. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. No, this one's going to be too easy. That one's going to be too easy. Okay, y'all. She said, it's my first time playing. Well, girl, don't let it be your last, girl. Every week. And I love you and thank you for tuning in. Okay, y'all, we looking for the number one answer. Number one answer. Name a reason you might not leave your house all day. Name a reason you might not leave your house all day. Looking for the number one answer. Let's see here. She said, the weather. The weather is on here, but it's number. It's actually a little suspenseful, a little. I said the girl Jaleesa that came in and snatched up the other prize. She just snatched. Her first comment. She said it's my first time playing. Soon after that, the first comment come in, the weather. So, girl, congratulations. Number one answer. Veronica came in with 6, and that's number 2. I told y'all these some family feud. We got some Family Feud players in the house. Y'all better sign up. You go to familyfeud.com. There's a spot that says be on the show. You hit that. And then there's going to be an application process. And then they're going to require you to do a homemade audition video. I'm trying to help somebody. Several people that's been on the show. I have not personally submitted, me or my family always thought about it, but I know the steps that it takes, and I know people who have actually been. Get on there and snatch up them number one answers and come home with some money. Sade came in with the just paid all the bills. Now, because there's one thing paying all the bills to do. I had you sit down somewhere. And I had you sit down somewhere. Y'all going out? Y'all going out tonight? No, we ain't going out tonight. We'll try to check y'all out next week. You done paid your mortgage. Shout out to the first. Today's the first. Get that rent paid, get that mortgage paid, but you do got until the 5th. If you need a few more dollars and you need a few more days, then you got until the 5th. Get that in as soon as possible, y'all. We want to get that rent paid. You want to get that mortgage paid. Sometimes other stuff got to not get paid, but you want to keep that roof. Because I'm trying to tell you right now, you when you got to live with somebody else, you're going to be wishing that you missed those other payments on the other things. And so what you want to do is you want to shout out. Because when you start living with folks, that's when before they start acting funny. You going to get the catch up. Now she done been in the fridge 3 times already. You know what I'm saying? You can't go get you nothing to drink and that. She better wash that cup when she done. Little stuff start annoying people. Then you start feeling like you the bird. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want to feel like that. You got to get down to the plasma. If you got to go down to the pawn shops, you got to get rid of some things. If you got to make a few dinners, if you got to braid a few heads. Shout out to my girl, Shanta. I love you. I'm definitely doing this again. Please do, because we're going to be doing it next week. If you got to bake you some cookies, if you got to get you some brown, get you a little hustle on, y'all. We will save the roof. Save the roof. They got that song, the roof. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let it burn. And they are sending you all. And you sit there and let it burn and then see how many people are going to line up to take you in. They sending you off. People be sending you off. Them bills ain't no joke, girl. They be hitting you all upside the head. I'm sick of it. Sick of it. I don't even want to pay for stuff. I don't want my husband to pay. I just want to live free. And Jesus paid it all, and he has proven that to us. He's proven that we're still paying. But that's okay. God is a good God. He is all these extra processing fees and extra late fees and all these extra fees upon fees. You're going to have to hear from him. You're going to have to hear from him. Can I hear that sound one more time? You're going to have to hear from him. Charging us for water. Charging us on that great getting up morning, and we paying the interest fees and the entry fee and the registration fee. And about these apartments, see, I was trying to get off, but he got a word in my spirit because somebody on here right now is what they is. They looking for an apartment right now. They looking for a place right now, and the landlord is charging. They want you to make 3 times your rent, and they want you to have a double security deposit, and they want you to have your first and your last month in the middle of the month, and then they want you to have of a leap year, and then they want you to also be able to cover a month for accidental months. And then they got all this extra stuff that they want to charge on. And I'm here to tell you right now that God is not pleased. And they're going to have to hear from him. Now, when I have a broke bestie coming soon, girl, let me tell you about them broke besties. They never broke when they got you because they know you always got it. See, you get a small grace period because she not or he not, whatever baby is, because we got a gender reveal. Shout out to you're going to be going to the store for yourself trying to get you something real quick, and you're going to see something so cute or so just like, oh, and you start forgetting about yourself. You're going to start forgetting about yourself because what you was going to get you can't pass that up. It's just so cute. The little shoes or the little onesies or the little jackets, it just make you do like this, and it just swallows up your checks. Have your checks ever been swallowed? It's a swallowing that comes with new babies and new kids. It's a swallowing. It's crazy what they want. They want a double security, or they want the first month, the last month. And then they want to take a piece in case a leap year month. And then they want to have a dog deposit or a pet deposit. And then they want to go up for everything they want to go up. And it's ridiculous. But I'm here to let you know, somebody right now has been struggling with making a decision of being a homeowner or to continue renting. And I am here to tell you, really look into home ownership. I promise you, even though it is more responsibility because it's yours, boo. It's yours. You own that mug. You got to say so on what goes on and happens in your house. You have full control over what's going on up in there. So yes, it's more challenging because it's yours. But what's wrong with that? You don't have to worry about paying that upcharge because a lot of these renters, they have to pay, let's just use round numbers. They pay, let's just say $850. Let's just say $800. They pay $800 a month for this property themselves. And now you want to move in. Off top, they're going to charge 16 minimum because they want you to cover the 8 that they supposed to pay. And then they want to profit on that. So you pay 16 or 16.50 or 17 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom when you can literally own a 4-5-bedroom house paying that same amount of money, but less. Me and my husband, God blessed us. We've been in our home. This is coming up on 3 years in another month or two. In July, it'll be 3 years. And the apartment we lived in, what we were paying there, we moved into a house with 2 extra bedrooms, a basement, extra bathroom, 2-3-car garage, more for about $100-$200 more than what we paid at the apartment for our 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2.5-car garage, huge yard space, full long driveway. I'm just sharing, not to brag, but to tell you what God did for us. That's for another day. But home ownership is scary when you go into it because you got to keep up all your maintenance. But I promise you, it's a much more satisfying feeling than to have your check get swallowed up. Other people 3 times more than what they even deserve. 12 more days. Come on now, somebody. It's coming for you, friend. It's coming for you. I rebuke that swallowing spirit. We're talking about the checks is being swallowed, Sean. Swallowed up. Congratulations. I thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, she said to you. I'm over here. Thank you so much. She ain't talking to me. She talking to you, girl. This needs to be your next Facebook post. Have your checks just ever been swallowed? There's a swallowing that takes place. Congratulations to the Family Feud winners, y'all. Good grief and good morning. Are you following the page? Check to see if you're following, not just liking, but you want to like and follow. I got some other announcements coming, but we will talk about that later in the week. Again, congratulations to everyone that got those events coming up that I shared with you. Shout out to myself for making this book. It was really hard for me to do it, but I did it. It hit in a different way. God, I miss my daddy. A young child's conversation with God as to why her daddy's no longer here. You can go to my website and order your book. I sign every copy. Just go to www.goodgrief.com. Right now, there's a special gift. My book doesn't even drop until April 21st. But if you order now, you will get a little special, little something that I will include for all pre-orders. I really love that cover. Girl, you see, I was trying to make a replica of my daddy, girl. So yes, I'm just really proud of this project. Thank you all for tuning in yet another week. Good grief, good morning. Are you following the page? Tell a friend to tell a friend. But we are done, y'all. So good grief, good morning, and goodbye. No. Good grief, good morning. I'm getting ready to get up out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the joke, Tia, Miss Illinois. Brand new flavor in here. Good grief, if you will.
When I wake in the morning, gotta send a prayer up. It's a blessing just to be here. No, I don't believe in luck. New house, new whip, newborn, that's cute. 5 kids, 3 in school. Without God, I'll be a fool. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that it costs to be the boss. Sip my coffee, put my feet up, do some projects and get lost. Life is a gift, and I'm just trying to live and laugh and love and learn and forget. Hey, that's that mom to the pip house. Good grief, y'all, and good morning.
Good grief. Good morning, Azure. This is for you. Good grief. Good morning and goodbye.